If your Pinterest ads aren't profitable, do not pause your campaigns just yet. First, you need to check if your Pinterest ads traffic is actually the real issue. And in this video, we'll cover 3 steps that you can instantly know if this is the problem and what you need to fix. So the thing is with Pinterest is that people coming from Pinterest behave in a very different way than people expect from Facebook or Instagram or Google Ads, for example. So before deciding that Pinterest is just not working for your business, we need to know if the traffic actually really is the issue. So in this video, we're going to cover the 3 steps that I think you really need to go through to see if the traffic is the issue or not, and maybe we just need to adjust something else. So the first thing you want to do is go into your ads reporting and just open the hamburger menu, click on ads reporting, and you'll see like the table overview, and you want to actually check for the campaigns that you are running whether your creatives are actually getting a decent CTR. And for Pinterest, a decent CTR is above 1%, and that is actually fine unless you're getting a ton of sales on a creative that has a lower CTR, but preferably I wouldn't want to keep anything running that has a CTR lower than that. Simply because you want to actually get the clicks, you want to actually spend like the money on a creative that is actually making people click, land on your website, so you can actually learn about what is working or not. So if you're actually having like a very low CTR, or you're only like you're not getting any outbound clicks and people are just saving, you know that your creative actually is the issue. So you are actually attracting the wrong people with your Pinterest ads creatives. If this is an issue, don't change everything in your campaign. Just dive into, okay, what kind of creatives should I be making? Do some research and actually go test some new creatives on your campaigns before you're changing anything else. If you are actually getting clicks and people are landing on your website and they are not buying instantly, this might also be a flag that you're either attracting the wrong audience or you are connecting with your audience not in the way that would be like preferred for Pinterest. And this is because like Pinterest people are very intentional shoppers. So when they click on a product, they want to see like a decent product page. So if you are actually have people land on you have like a good CTR, people land on your website, but they either bounce immediately or they are sticking on the page, but they're just not adding to cart. And you know your whole checkout thing is not the issue. There is a misalignment between the ad creative and the people you're attracting with that creative and the people that are actually like whenever they're landing on your product page. So you want to look, okay, am I using the same imagery? Am I making sure that my branding is cohesive on my Pinterest ads compared to my product page? Am I showing the features? Am I really clear what the product is that is being sold? You don't want to like showcase multiple products and then lead to only one of the product, like a product page of only one of those products, because then you can like 100% sure I can tell you that a very big percentage of the people is going to bounce immediately. That's why it's so important to have very product-centered pins as well. And also be really intentional about where you're sending people, like preferably send people to your product page instead of your category page, unless you're really promoting a category like, I don't know, a capsule or a seasonal drop or a monthly drop, etc. But in general, it converts so much better to send people to your product page directly. Make sure that your product page is like has a description and looks a little bit optimized. Like it needs to look trustworthy for people to actually spend their money. And that is just a rule of thumb in general anyway, but then still for Pinterest, I see such a big difference. Then the last thing I already mentioned in the first part, but if you are seeing a lot of people that are landing on your website, they're either adding to cart or just scrolling around, but nobody's checking out, and you are also seeing a ton of saves on your pins are too aesthetically pleasing, it's too inspirational, and you really need to do a better job in speaking to people who are ready to do a purchase. So add a call to action or really be very clear what a product is, mention some benefits, have like somebody have a short video where somebody is using the product. So people who are using the platform and who are ready to do a purchase, they don't mind that you are actually showcasing and selling your product because they are ready to do the purchase and they don't mind. They're coming to Pinterest to actually find that solution. And this is very different from Meta and Instagram, I know, because there it has to be like different and people have a very different customer journey. But in this case, this is really okay to do. And especially if you're targeting those people who are doing the searches on the platform to find your product and to who are showing to you that they are ready to do a purchase. Pinterest traffic doesn't have to be top of funnel and just traffic that you can retarget with other platforms, or people who are just doing exploration and finding inspiration. And if this is something that you're seeing, this can actually be fixed because so many people are purchasing from Pinterest, and year over year this is really growing. And now it's still relatively like not crowded on the platform. So it's going to be really in your benefit to start understanding Pinterest ads now and really use it as an extra channel on top of your Meta ads, for example, to create that sustainability and to have something evergreen running in the background to also speak to those other people who are have a very different way to find products compared to your Meta audience. So if you are already running your Pinterest ads and you're listening to this video and you're like, okay, this sounds kind of like the issues I'm having, in the next video we're going to dive deeper in some other analytics and see, okay, what if I am attracting the right people, but I'm still not seeing the conversions and I'm still not seeing a proper performance and just some sporadic sales. Make sure to watch the next video because that's where we will cover this topic, and I'll see you in the next one.